One of my favorite things about traveling and going to different places hunting is getting to see new locations, new people, and on this trip, we were headed to Mexico. Now this is going to be my very first time hunting Mexico, and we were going to be after big mule deer. I was incredibly excited. The place we were going, I've heard only amazing things, and I couldn't wait to get there. We're out here. It is absolutely a beautiful morning. We came up, we got up to a nice high vantage point. We can glass for miles around here. And as the sun comes up, we came in late last night, couldn't see the area. Just beautiful desert. Plus they've got giant muleys here. They've also got coos deer here. So this is going to be a fun trip. This is my first time hunting in Mexico, and it's going to be good. That first morning out, it was absolutely beautiful. The scenery, it's like something you've never seen before. It sort of reminded me of Africa, but as the sun came up over the desert, I thought, you know what, if we don't see a single mule deer, fine by me, because this is gorgeous. It was just a wonderful place, and as the clouds started clearing, we could see for miles. Now that was actually going to be one of the issues, because you can see for so far, but that doesn't mean you can necessarily spot mule deer. It is so thick, and it can be extremely hard to find them, regardless of how far you can see. Been getting up to the highest point we can find so we can glass. It's absolutely beautiful here. The weather, you can't beat it. It's been nice. It's almost 90 right now, but it's really good. The mule deer have been up and moving. Coming out here, we actually saw a few does. I think there were 9 total, so it's nice to see the animals moving. This morning we didn't have much luck, but it's the first morning getting to see everything. It's working out great. But what I like about this is we have a lot of terrain where if we do see one, we can make a good stalk and get in nice and close. It's good moving around in the truck, but I love getting up high glassing, and now we just got to spot one of these big mule deer bedded out there. We've got a lot of terrain to cover, so got to get to work. Coming into camp, we were actually here a little bit before the rut, so we were going to be coming right before Christmas, and a lot of these mule deer, well, they don't start rutting until January. It's thick country, the bucks are not rutting yet, but you put in your time, you should have some luck. And I was confident that we were going to work hard and hopefully get one of these big muleys. As we were stalking, we actually spotted a couple smaller bucks, and they looked pretty good, but both Jorge and I decided not. They're just a little bit too young. I got on them, and it was pretty exciting, but I thought, nah, just too young. But the good news is our stalks worked. What our plan was, it all paid off. Now we just needed a bigger deer.
Sportsman's Alliance, our heritage, our fight, protecting hunting from coast to coast.
Trapping is an important wildlife management tool, and just as importantly, when animal rights organizations are able to stop or restrict it, they use those same arguments to come after mainstream hunting. The Sportsman's Alliance has protected trappers in Maine in 2010 and 2014 in court cases that could have been used to stop hunting and even fishing in the future. Just another fun fact showing you how sportsmen and women are helping make a difference. One of my favorite things about what I get to do is traveling to new locations and seeing and doing brand new things. Well, on this trip, I was going after mule deer, but I was going to Mexico this time. We were going after some of those big Sonora mule deer, and I knew where we were going. It is absolutely beautiful. One of the most gorgeous ranches I'd ever seen, and I couldn't wait to get after these bucks. As we were driving around, one of the things we realized is there is an abundant supply of predators here. There are coyotes, fox, bobcats, all sorts of stuff, and tons of jackrabbits. So I thought, okay, the midday, it's kind of slow. We've been trying some spot and stalk. Let's go predator hunting. I absolutely love that. And when we set out predator hunting, well, I had no idea what we were in for. Now that is some bad shooting. We had coyotes come in. It was awesome. This call is just working phenomenal. We've got a jackrabbit in distress. There are so many jackrabbits around here. I don't think these coyotes have been called to. Now we thought that there were probably a lot of bobcats. The wind's blowing this way. It came in perfect right here. They didn't wind us. Everything's great, but boy, was that fun. We're gonna try a couple other places. The key here is finding areas that are open enough because these coyotes will come in. It's just you gotta be able to see them. They're coming in pairs. We even saw 5 way out there. Barely see them, but going through the trees. So we're just gonna keep moving locations. I could do this all day, every day.
You see him?
See.
Okay, stop.
Facing us?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take him. Got him. This one?
Yeah, es grande.
No.
Es muy grande, muy
Is it?
bonito. Sí.
Oh, I could barely see him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a good day. We have been out here predator calling. We've been having so much fun that we decided to stay out into the afternoon. Just called a bobcat into the call. He was looking at the call, looking at us,
Yeah.
and made a great shot. It was pretty far out there, but I don't know if he was gonna come in or not. We're losing light, and yes, let's go
Yes.
check him out. That's my first bobcat. La primera bobcat.
Sí.
Sí.
Okay, es muy grande, muy bonito.
Okay. He
Felicidades.
says it's a pretty and big one. Yes.
Tip of the Week is brought to you by HHA Sports, the world's #1 selling single pin adjustable bow sight.
Predator hunting has become increasingly more and more popular, and for good reason. It is a blast, and the number of predators has been seemingly increasing throughout the country. Predators need to be managed like anything else, and I love taking it upon myself to get out there and put in my time calling. Just like anything else, when I'm out hunting, I want gear that's innovative and reliable. The Convergent Hunting Solutions Bullet HP is both. So what makes this call different? The Bullet HP connects to your phone via Bluetooth technology, and your phone becomes your remote. You don't need cell service, just download the various apps and pair your phone and speaker one time and you're all set. Simply turn it on and you're ready to go. The Bullet HP simply folds down and comes with a great carrying case, which is easy to use, and when it's time to deploy, you can set it up, place the built-in decoy on top, get back to your gun, and start calling right from your phone. The sounds and the decoy can be controlled from your phone, and it even has video recording capabilities to capture all the excitement. Once you've had your fill of predator hunting, well, if that's even possible, you can then take your call back and use it as a Bluetooth speaker for music, which is a nice bonus. So if you're into predator hunting, or you simply want to learn how to hunt predators, give the Bullet HP by Convergent Hunting Solutions a try, and I can promise you'll be hooked in no time.
This segment was brought to you by Boss Buck. For the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market, choose Boss Buck feeders. Now you're getting serious. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by hard-hitting Easton Arrows, Golden Triangle Whitetail, Winchester, the American legend. National Deer Alliance. HHA Sports, the leader in single pin technology. Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry Technology Plus. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. Convergent Hunting Solutions, where experience, innovation, and passion meet. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting from coast to coast. Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And Moose Utility Division, your leader in ATV, UTV accessories.
When I think of Sonora, I was thinking of mule deer. But before I left home, well, I threw my predator call in because I thought, you know what? There might be a chance to go after predators. And growing up in central Minnesota, my dad always brought us predator hunting. We went for fox, for coyotes, everything, and we enjoyed every minute of it. Well, when I decided that, well, the middays weren't real busy and not great hunting for mule deer, I wanted to go out predator hunting, and it was better than I could have ever imagined. One of the most difficult parts out here is the fact that it's so thick. But with this, we've got a little bit of opening here. It's getting toward dusk. I think it'll be perfect. All this can be run from my phone, and that's the nice part. Obviously, we're out in Mexico. We don't have service, but you don't need service. It's all via Bluetooth. This is set up. I'm going to be using a jackrabbit in distress. We've seen tons of jackrabbits out here, so I think that should work pretty good. There's varmints, predators, they're all over the place. So hopefully we can bring one in. We've got a good wind. If we set up back here, should be good. Wow, this is awesome. We've been out here coyote hunting, and this has been just a blast. I mean, I'm having so much fun, getting so excited. We have called in one coyote after another. Made a great shot. He had stopped to look, fatal mistake, and he went down. And we went up in another beautiful coyote. Now in total, we had seen over 20 coyotes in 2 days. As far as I'm concerned, that's absolutely incredible. And I would come back to Sonora just for that, but we had bigger things on our plate. We were gonna be going after mule deer once again, and I was hoping to find one of those nice bucks.
Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Matthews Archery. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. ScoutLookWeather.com. Download the free ScoutLook hunting app for your smartphone. Rangemaster Trailers, luxury gone rugged. Master Hand Milling, revolutionizing the range. Reinhardt, the best archery targets in the world. Garmin, enhance your outdoor adventures. Winchester, the American legend. S4 Gear. SCI, first for hunters. And Boss Buck, for the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market. Now you're getting serious. This segment was brought to you by SCI, protecting hunters' rights and promoting wildlife conservation. SCI is first for hunters, but first can't stay first without you. Join like your way of life depends on it.
Well, we're up here in Sonora, Mexico, hunting with El Chaparal Ranch, and it is beautiful. Now the hunting, it's been difficult, there's no question. We've got extremely thick brush. The animals, you see them for a second and then they're gone. But this morning we climbed up to the top and it has been the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. The fog rolled in and now it's leaving. We can finally see again. And our plan is to get up high and try to glass and spot these animals so we can make a stock. You can also ride around in a high rack, but it's just so fast to shots that it's just not conducive to what we're trying to do. So it is beautiful out here. The weather is perfect. And we've got some big muleys. We just got to find them. So we're going to put in our time in the mornings and evenings, getting to the highest points we can, glassing. Hopefully we can spot one and make a stock. A lot of the camps I go to, well, I look at the hunting, not the accommodations. A lot of times it's extremely rustic or it's in a tent, not here in Sonora, Mexico. On this hunt, I'm hunting with El Chaparal Ranch, and Abram's got a beautiful place here. The views are absolutely spectacular. Wonderful chefs, just an amazing place with a wonderful staff, and it really does make a difference. But what we came for? Well, we came for those big Sonora mule deer. It is tough, it is thick, but I was convinced we were gonna put in our time and make it work. Now the good news is we were seeing a lot of does, but the does were still all together and the bucks seemed to be together as well. That's what happens pre-rut. They're not chasing, they really have no reason to get up and move, and the weather had been hot. But the good thing is, well, the weather was gonna start getting colder and colder, and I thought, good, hopefully these deer will start moving a little bit more during the day, and we should be in luck. We decided to get out again, started putting on the miles, and all of a sudden, we saw a shooter buck. Now, it was for a split second, and in no time, we had the sticks down, I was on him. Luckily, we got right on him with the camera, and as soon as my cameraman said, I'm on him, I squeezed the trigger, and this buck, he went down, and it was so awesome. It's one of those things when you put in a lot of work to make something happen, you really appreciate it. Nice. Okay, we've been out here, we've been stalking. That looked like a nice buck. He had chocolate horns. I mean, it is fast out here, but I couldn't even see his body. All I could see is his neck. Just took it down, shot through the bushes. It's 100 meters, 80 yards, or I don't know what the conversion is, but it is a nice buck. I could see him go right down. So we have been working hard. We've been getting up high glassing. We've been walking. We just thought, okay, we're gonna give it a try, and it worked out. Hey. Best eyes in Mexico right here. And this had been a team effort between the guides, myself, my cameraman, everybody here. We had all been working, all been scouting, and it all paid off. Woo, beautiful old buck, nice chocolate rack. We've been hunting out here and it is tough. It is so thick. In fact, when we were stalking along, I couldn't even see its entire body, just saw enough, but what a beautiful buck. This entire place, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. The El Chaparal Ranch in Sonora, Mexico, you can't beat it. The people, the mule deer, the first class accommodations, it really is an experience that I hope to do over and over again.
This segment was brought to you by Convergent Hunting Solutions. Try their electronic game calls today, featuring Bluetooth technology to work right with your smartphone.